the 5 richest rappers of 2019. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Trend Dive! Today we're counting down the top 5 richest rappers of 2019. Now you've probably heard the phrase, get rich or die tryin'. It was the title of 50 Cent's album, you know, that breakout rapper of the early 2000s who famously went broke. Well, it's also a motto young artists in the hip-hop industry swear by. Many of them, luckily, do find wealth, fame, and success. Before we enter their diamond-dripping, champagne-popping world, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Also, make sure to stay till number 1 to see the richest rapper of the entire year. It probably isn't who you think. So, without further ado, let's get started! Number 5, Travis Scott. Travis Scott has been seen sporting a $2,000 pair of designer sneakers that don't come out till April 2020. That makes him the perfect candidate to kick off this list. The rapper spent most of 2019 basking in the success of a banner 2018, during which he released his third studio album, Astroworld, to critical acclaim and commercial success. Astroworld, named after a defunct theme park in Scott's hometown Houston, has been certified triple platinum. It topped the Billboard 200 albums chart while the track Sicko Mode featuring Drake peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Both album and song also received Grammy nods, and Sicko Mode has been included in Billboard's 100 songs that defined the 2010s. Scott has had a stellar career in a few short years. In 2012, he signed with Kanye West's label, Good Music. In 2017, he launched his own label, Cactus Jack Records. He's had 2 Billboard number 1 and 7 top 10 hits, and hit collaborations with multiple stars including West, Jay-Z, and The Weeknd. In 2019, he followed up the success of Astroworld with a North American tour and an Astroworld music festival with his very own golden inflatable head. He also produced a Netflix documentary and participated in a tribute song for Game of Thrones. All that netted him a cool $58 million. 2020 looks to be just as busy, with the rapper teasing a new compilation album titled Jack Boys. Also keeping him busy is his on and off relationship with reality TV star Kylie Jenner. The two, who are parents to a daughter, broke up this year, but have been spotted being friendly, igniting furious rumors of a patch-up. Number 4, Diddy. Call him Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Brother Love, or Sean John Combs. This 50-year-old rap mogul goes by many names and seems to have just as many ways of making money. With earnings of $70 million, he checked in at number 9 on Forbes' list of top 10 highest earning musicians in 2019. Forbes estimates he has a net worth of $740 million. Unlike the other rappers on this list, Diddy took the administrative way up the music industry ladder. In 1993, he set up Bad Boy Entertainment and went on to produce music for top talents like Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, and Biggie Smalls, better known as the Notorious B.I.G. It was only after his track I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to Smalls, who was shot dead in 1997, topped the Billboard singles chart for 11 weeks, that Diddy made the transition from label executive to rap star. His first album, No Way Out, came out the same year and won Best Rap Album at the Grammys. While he released his last album in 2006, Diddy found success as an entrepreneur with his hands in many businesses. He started his Sean John clothing line, acquired Liz Claiborne's streetwear brand Iniche, and even designed the jerseys of the Dallas Mavericks NBA team. His marketing deal with beverage giant Diageo for Ciroc Vodka is said to be the major contributor to his wealth. He's also been a movie star. If there's anyone in the hip-hop industry who could teach a college course on making money and keeping it growing, it would be Diddy, or whatever he may be calling himself now. Number 3, Drake. Sitting one rung above Diddy on the Forbes list is Canadian rapper Drake, with earnings of $75 million in 2019 and a net worth of $90 million. A sitcom star in his teens, Drake made a comfortable switch to music, signing with Lil Wayne's label Young Money Entertainment in 2009. By 2013, he had won his first Grammy and had a string of hit songs and platinum albums to his name. At this year's Grammys too, Drake took home the award for Best Rap Song, God's Plan, which beat out, among others, Travis Scott's Sicko Mode, but it was his acceptance speech that stole the show. As Drake ranted against the music establishment and appeared to throw shade on the awards, the organizers abruptly cut to commercial. Angry Drake is something of a phenomenon. The hip-hop star is known for some very serious beef with his fellow rappers, including Meek Mill and Tyga. The most serious of these by far was his nightclub brawl with R&B singer Chris Brown in 2012, which ended in injuries to several bystanders and a bunch of lawsuits against the two. Drake and Brown, who were reportedly fighting for the affections of Rihanna, have since buried the hatchet, releasing the track No Guidance this year. In the streaming game, no one comes even close to Drake. God's Plan, reportedly streamed more than 14 million times a day, broke the worldwide Apple Music record. Drake has been named the most streamed artist of the 2010s by Spotify. His success comes from the sheer number of tracks he puts out and his grueling tour schedules, making the 33-year-old a rare workhorse. And if that's not enough, don't forget his earnings from endorsement deals with major sportswear, beverage, and tech brands. Number 2, Jay-Z. If there ever is a rags to riches story in the hip-hop industry, it has to be that of Jay-Z. The rapper and business tycoon are worth an estimated $1 billion, making him the only billionaire hip-hop artist. That's a giant leap considering the young Sean Carter started his career dealing drugs on the mean streets of Brooklyn. Today, he has 14 #1 albums, 22 Grammy Awards, multiple luxury homes, and stakes in businesses as varied as liquor, apparel, art, sports management, cannabis, and even Uber. He shares the 6th spot on Forbes' list of the top 10 highest earning musicians with his wife Beyonce. The power couple made $81 million each this year. Such is the influence of Jay-Z and Beyonce that after they filmed their decadent 2018 music video for Ape Shit at the Louvre in Paris, ticket sales to the museum broke all records. In true billionaire fashion, Jay-Z rang in his 50th birthday this December 4th by unveiling a limited edition cognac worth a heady $5,000 a bottle. "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman," he once said famously. We say amen to that. But being rich is not all Jay-Z is known for. His lyrical genius has been heralded as one of the best in the industry, even drawing comparisons with the late great poet Robert Frost. There's a Jay-Z University course you can enroll for, or you can read about his life in a book authored by the teacher of that class. Number 1, Kanye West. And standing at the top of the rich pile is Kanye West, who started off as a producer and protege of Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records. The Chicago rapper and fashion mogul took the 2nd spot on Forbes' list with earnings of over $150 million in 2019. And mind you, the majority of his income did not come from music sales. West released his 9th studio album, Jesus is King, classified as religious music, to a mixed response. But it was his Yeezy brand of sneakers that kept him rolling in dollars. Early estimates expected the shoe line, which West launched in partnership with Nike in 2009 and took to Adidas in 2013, to do business worth more than $1.5 billion in 2019. It's a shoe empire that is slowly but surely rivaling the 34-year-old legacy of Air Jordan. It is said that as a kid, West was constantly drawing sneakers in class. Well, that's one way of making your childhood dream come true. West's vault to the top of the rich list may come as a surprise to many who remember the rapper declaring in a flurry of tweets just 3 years ago that he was $53 million in debt and asking Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg to invest $1 billion in his creative ventures. West's career in music has also been peppered with controversies, the most memorable being interrupting Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV VMAs, lunching with Donald Trump, accusing Jay-Z of trying to kill him, and calling himself Yeezus. But his career as a businessman has been rock solid. Heck, he's even helping wife Kim Kardashian design logos for her shapewear brand. Well everyone, hope you enjoyed. While you're out here, go ahead and click on the links here to check out our other awesome videos. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new. See ya in the next video.